I want you to think about this. Kellen Moore was my coordinator for the last 4 years. Over those 4 years, Kellen Moore presided over an offense that ranked overall second in points scored to Kansas City and Mahomes, and second in yards gained over the 4 years to Mahomes and Kansas City. Is that bad?
No.
I think that's pretty great, right?
Yep.
I just mentioned against Philadelphia, now Super Bowl bound, Kellen Moore's offense put up 40 points. Is that good? I think that's pretty great. I don't remember Kellen Moore throwing a single stinking pass at San Francisco when I think my quarterback missed open receiver after open receiver. I still haven't gotten over it. After open receiver after open receiver.
So the Dallas Cowboys season has finally come to an end, and they're already making moves. What kind of moves, you may ask? So let's talk about it. But welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to join the crew. Also, stick around until the end and drop a like if you enjoy. The majority of you watching my videos aren't subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that button. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and make sure to turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on new content. And please share it. The Dallas Cowboys finished the 2022 season with a 12-5 record that landed them a wild card spot. They went on to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card match, but ultimately fell to the San Francisco 49ers in the divisional round. There was a lot of blame going around, and after some time has passed, from my point of view, it looks like both Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore have been viewed as potential scapegoats. Dak Prescott, of course, didn't lose his job though. Kellen Moore and the Dallas Cowboys decided to part ways this past Sunday night, and it looks like head coach Mike McCarthy could be calling the plays in 2023. Cowboys fans, how do y'all feel about this? Would y'all rather have McCarthy calling plays or Kellen Moore? In my opinion, Mike McCarthy didn't have a job for a while for a reason, and that was after he was calling plays for Aaron Rodgers. So that tells me all I need to know. Kellen Moore has already been getting significant interest from teams like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who recently fired Byron Leftwich, and the Los Angeles Chargers, who just got rid of Joe Lombardi after the debacle against Jacksonville Jaguars. If I was Kellen Moore, I would take the Chargers job. You've got a really good quarterback there, and you're in the city of Los Angeles. Come on, let's be real here. During Kellen Moore's time with the Dallas Cowboys, which was from 2019 to 2023, he did some pretty good things. In both 2019 and 2021, the Cowboys ranked first in yards per game and ranked first in points per game during the 2021 season. During the 2022 season, the Cowboys averaged 355 yards per game, 219 passing yards, and 135 rushing yards, which ranked 11th in the NFL. They also scored 27.5 points per game, which ranked 4th in the league. Also, keep in mind that they had to play with the backup quarterback for a few games, and his numbers weren't as high compared to when Dak was under center. However, the team's loss to San Francisco proved that the offense had some weaknesses, as it only managed to score 1 touchdown. On top of that, Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions in that loss. In addition to a rough divisional round performance, Dak had a disappointing regular season. In 12 games, he completed 66% of his passes for 2,860 yards and 23 touchdowns against a career-high 15 interceptions. Dallas not having many wide receiver options beyond CeeDee Lamb certainly didn't help Dak, but that's no excuse. With Dak and the Cowboys finding little postseason success since the quarterback made his debut in 2016, it's clear to me that something needed to be changed. Now that Mike McCarthy is expected to call plays, it's going to be interesting to see how Dak will be impacted. Let me know what you guys think. Was it fair to blame Kellen Moore, or does Dak deserve some of it? The next move the Dallas Cowboys made was retaining defensive coordinator Dan Quinn for the 2023 season. Do y'all remember that historically bad Cowboys defense with Mike Nolan during the 2022 season? During that season, the Cowboys allowed 29.6 points per game, which ranked 28th, so they were at the bottom. 8 times that season, opposing teams scored 30 plus points on that defense, and it was just awful to watch, honestly. That unit also ranked 9th in takeaways, with 23 and 20th in sacks, finishing with 31. Just not good enough. Since Dan Quinn's arrival as the defensive coordinator, there have been some huge signs of improvement. He brought over his scheme from his days in Seattle, and this unit has actually been pretty good these past 2 seasons. He took the league's 28th ranked defense in terms of points allowed to 7th in 2021, allowing just 21 points per game. They led the NFL in takeaways with 34 and only allowed 30-point-plus games 3 times. Their sack total also increased from 31 to 41, ranking 14th in the NFL. This year, they led the league in takeaways once again, ranked 3rd in sacks, 6th in points allowed, and this Cowboys defense looked suspect against the run at times, but they held up fairly well against the Niners in the playoffs. And we know the 49ers were a top team in rushing. They finished like top 10 every year. I think Dan Quinn coming back to the Cowboys is a Super Bowl move because as long as he's overlooking that defense, they should be viable. I was surprised he didn't get a head coaching job anywhere else, but I bet you Jerry is taking great care of him. I've heard things that Jerry Jones is making him one of the highest paid defensive coordinators. I appreciate everyone who stuck around until the end of the video. I put a lot of time into this. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and join the crew as well. And please share the video. Also, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Dan Quinn returning to the Cowboys and Kellen Moore leaving the Cowboys. Also, let me know what you guys think about Mike McCarthy likely calling plays in 2023 and how it could affect Dak Prescott. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
I think, clearly somebody had to take the fall, and so Kellen Moore took the fall. But I think the Cowboys are in a weird spot.